Okay. So let's look at the attack. So you got Roadhog. Curious as to why. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, but just curious as to why. Um, there's some very strange. I mean, partly because actually, I mean, the Anna's a bit weird here because it's not like they had a Roadhog or anything like. I mean, you're a good target. Ryan's a good target. But otherwise, there's not a lot of synergy. Sombra's strange potentially. I mean, they had a widow, you got a widow, whatever. So let's see. What happens here. We can talk about some Roadhog techniques as well. Unlucky. Unlucky, a little bit further forward and you might have got that. That was a good effort though. Saw him out of position. Oh. So straight away, there's a little thing that you can do, which you should just try and get into the habit of doing always with Roadhog. So you've got 0 ammo right now, and now you're going to have to reload. Basically, there's a little animation cancel that you can do. Which, if you reload, but then as soon as the number 5 comes up in the corner, you use your take a breather. The take a breather animation cancels the reload so that it's faster. So anytime that you do need to take a breather, but you also need to reload, try and get into the habit of doing that. It's a lot faster, especially in the middle of a fight. Really useful to have as little downtime as possible because you don't want to breathe and then be useless. Anyway, so this isn't the best idea. If you're coming into this room, I'd really rather you were Sigma because, I mean, you should know it now. You should probably know it from a minute ago because of all the spam. But they have a Junkrat. You really don't want to be in here. Like, you want what they want as well. If you were going against, you want a Baptiste. But also, you either want to be Sigma to have more denial of damage because you're just going to absorb it. If the Rhine shield goes down, you're going to absorb it. He's going to get Riptide really fast, and then you guys are going to die. It's going to happen over and over again. So ideally, you want to be taking an off angle on here. You want to be going for picks. You want to be waiting in the choke, maybe come a little bit late, look for someone who's straggling, or you want to just rotate round to the right, come up on the bridge, and try and hook them from behind, because you're not really going to be doing much here apart from applying pressure to shields. And if anyone is out of position. But you have a nice pick from your widow. But yeah, I still don't like going into this room. I think it's suicide. Especially as the hero that you are, and as the healers that you have. Like if you had a Moira and a BAP or something, you could be in this room and you could be very survivable and you could build up coalescence like stupidly fast. But yeah, this is not good. Nice hook. Okay, so you didn't do the combo. Which is, once you get the hook, animation cancel the shot with a melee immediately afterwards. So this is all, it's still suicide, but, okay, that's unlucky. So I really don't think you needed to take a breather there. I'm not sure why you did that. I think you did it there and you didn't need to as well. This is I mean, there's a Mercy right here, and I think the Anna's right next to you as well. But okay, you were half, whatever. Yeah, the Anna's right there. But yeah, what are you gonna do? I'll be backing out because you now, yeah, back out. The Anna is, yeah. I mean, that's good. You're saving your Anna. Really, that was stupid. Now, this is one of those annoying things where You start to back out, your Mercy goes with you. You walk back in, your Mercy goes back in with you and thinks, oh, we're re-engaging. Wasn't a good idea. So, and your Anna's dead anyway. So this is a perfect example of that. Sometimes, most of the time, it's not worth trying to save your teammates from doing stupid things, because it would just put you in a bad position. They'll probably die anyway, and then you die as well. So it's that classic. Just focus on you. This is good. This is good. And now he's really... Yeah. So, kind of worked out in your favor. But now you've got kills. Don't go back this way. There's no need. Just go main. Especially as the Rhine went that way. Okay, you definitely didn't need to do that. There's a mega pack right there. Now you don't have it for 8 seconds. Okay, that's the second time. Or third time. No, second time. So you just need to be wary of the length of the hook. It's not that far. Yeah. Walk a bit further forward. Using the right fire. So have you heard the Widow on your left? Again, this is where I want to ask you about your headphones. But there's a Widow up on your top left. So immediately I'd be wanting to look at her and pressure her. You can't see her from where you are, but if you rotate around, you can spam her. Yeah, she's just taken out your Widow. But yep, he's dead. That's good. So yeah, the Widow's doing a lot to you. Yeah. That would have been cool if you'd got the high ground. So... Yeah, nice. Top right. Top right. Yep. Get the health back. Top. Yes, you were low, but I kind of want you to be doing something more useful. Nice hook. There's that combo again. You didn't do the melee afterwards. There's another thing that you should get into the habit of doing as well, which is firing once and cancelling, excuse me, cancelling the animation with your hook. So before you hook, if they're far away, so you're going to go L2, L1 immediately to cancel it, and then shoot them again after you've hooked them in. R2 immediately cancel with R3. That's the combo. That's the Roadhog combo. L2 into L1, then when they're close, R2 into R3. That's the combo that you want to get into the habit of doing. Because that Baptiste might be dead. And then he wouldn't be able to use his immortality. So this is unlucky. But your Rhine counter shatters, so that's pretty cool. But, okay, you cancelled it with your ult. This is actually a pretty good ult. I was just worried because you had no ammo yet left. But yeah, this is a good ult to breathe and then do it. Yep. Nice. Now. Yes, push forward. Yes, good. So, yes, good. Oh, I would have hit in the corner, but yeah, cool. No, you don't have your breathers, so separate. Oh, you could have gone for an L2. But that's good, you are all separated, so he actually didn't get anything, which is awesome. He's to your right, yeah, here. That headphone thing, I'm really unsure about your headphone usage. And I think you need to up your sensitivity on Roadhog. Unlucky, but see, there you go, that's what the Sigma's doing. Using his shield to block projectiles. He blocked your... so unfortunately, like 3 or 4 of you have got off the point. Try and stay on the point. Because there's only one of you on. You are off. Both of them are off. He's off. You would have capped it before the ball got back. Anyway. I think you still have this. You don't have your hook. But, yeah. You want to interrupt that so that he gets no shielding. Because that's the time when Sigma is vulnerable, when he's using his kinetic grasp. Unlucky. Also, a thing to note, if you don't have your hook and he's doing kinetic grasp, don't shoot him, don't give him any shields, just melee. If you melee into the kinetic grasp, it does damage, because the grasp only absorbs projectiles, not physical damage. Hey, you did the combo! You did the combo, you did the punch. Good. Nice. Oop. Nice. Oh, nice. Don't forget the combo again. Oi, nice hook. Nice hook. Again, the punch though, but that was a great hook. Because she was Valking, wasn't she? Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you didn't need it because you did actually get the point. They got off, but I can see the kind of, who the hell did she nano? Are you serious? She nanoed as well. Yeah, that's bad. But you know, yeah, keep him in the wall. Yeah, that's what you want to do with it. I definitely want you to up your sensitivity so that you can move and change direction faster in your ultimate. And in general as well. Hey, you did the combo again. You punched afterwards. Okay, so it's weird. Like you're learning as you do it. You're remembering. Spam, spam. Yeah, good. Good. So again, there's a Junkrat on your right. Did you hear it? Unlucky, but that's good of the Sigma again. That's what you want to be doing on Sigma. And now you don't have it to interrupt his ult, which is a shame. Because even if you're up in the air, you can go for a YOLO hook, just like a YOLO rock, to try and interrupt it. No, 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 no. Okay, watch what happens. So you just used your breather to get 100 health back. Now you're up in the air, and you're gonna take 50% of your health. Take a breather. Do you know what it does? Yes, it heals you, but it also makes you 50% damage reduction. You take 50% less damage. So what you want to be doing is you want to be saving your breather for around about now, so that you do it now, so that when you hit the floor, 50% less damage. So instead of taking, well, you took a headshot, which means you took like a bunch of damage, 180 or something like that, plus the extra 300 damage that you just took for 50% of your health. So you're going to die. Whereas if you had that 50% reduction whilst you're up in the air, say the headshot was just before that, still that 300 damage would have been 150. So you'd be sitting on 200 health right now, and you'd probably be able to walk out. So the timing of your breather was totally off. So watch that in future. Same with Lucio beat. Often everyone beats immediately with oh my god, I don't know where they're going in when you're down, but whatever, see what happens. Lucio beat. Everyone beats. Oh my god, you're investing massively. Maybe they get something. To be honest, this is an instance where your team are investing. You want to get back quickly. I would possibly go ball here to get back to the fight really quickly, to try and make something happen, because you're not going to be part of it for ages. Because they invested 3 ults, which is crazy. But yeah, what was I saying? Lucio beat. Don't do it too early with the Sigma. Do it right at the apex, so that shielding, because the shielding drops almost immediately. You lose the shielding. So you got a tick, so that's good. But yeah, the shielding drops almost immediately. So you want the maximum amount of shielding to be as you hit the floor. So there's this split second when you're in the apex of the lift. It lifts you up, it holds you there for a second, and then you beat, and then immediately you drop down. That's when you want to do it. Okay, yes, but now when you actually want to fight, you've got no ammo. Combo! Yes, good! Yay, nice! But you have no ammo. So what you want to do is reload. Oh, you were 1 off. You were like half a second away. You see, you reloaded, but your animation is not it didn't. You didn't get the number 5, and you know you didn't get your reload. So you wasted that. And you have to do it again anyway. So this is big. Your Widow popped off. Yeah, shame you didn't go a little bit earlier and get one of the squishies. But again, so you're inconsistent with your combos. Sometimes you do them really well and you use the melee afterwards. Ew, what is that kind of like black blood? Is that's like oil and then the blood at the top. Overwatch isn't a game for kids, man. Look at that. Anyway, yes, so you're inconsistent with the melee afterwards, but I don't think you ever do the shot first. So, yeah. Yeah, no, the Junkrat is one. Don't forget to switch primary to secondary when they get a bit further away. Get over there, get that. No, the Junkrat is still one on the left. Unlucky. Unlucky, that's just, you got to look a little bit more where they're going rather than where they were. Again, you didn't really need to do that. You're only 400 health. Nice. But yeah, your ammo. Yep. Unlucky. Nice. I think you did do alternate fire, that's good. So you want to deny the res. Don't go away. Yeah, because now she's rezzing. If you'd stayed there, or kind of, you feign. What you need to do is you need to feint leaving. Just, if you had, where is this going to take me back to? Too far away. Whatever. If you had just, you know, gone a little bit to the right, hid a bit, and then so that she didn't see you, then peeked back, you could hook, you know, cancel the res and then kill her. But I mean, this is way lost. Yeah. You need to be out. You need to be out. He's dead. He didn't see the trap. Just leave. Just leave. You have your ult. Again, we talked about this before in the Lucio VOD review. You have your ult. You don't need to poke. All you're doing is feeding charge to the enemy supports, which they don't need anyway because they have their ults. So you just need to be... You need to be gone. You need to be gone. Get the mega. Oh, hey, get the mega. I mean... Yeah, I mean, your Ana has her ult anyway. Ugh. This is where you just get frustrated and you just wait. You need to wait for them. This is very exposed. If you want to do some crazy flank like this, you should have gone in the door before because... Yep. It's too obvious. They could see you for too long. But no one's doing anything, so whatever. So now they're pushed up, so I'm hoping you're gonna... Yeah, go to the point. Go to the point. But hide. No. Why? Why did you do this? You were hidden. They had nothing. I mean, he could have hooked you, she could sleep you. Why? Or she could nade you, which would be really bad. If you'd... I mean, what ideally is do what we did on the... Talked about on the Sigma, is jiggle peek. Try and bait out the hook. Try and bait out the sleep. Because if you bait out both those cooldowns, do you know what you could do from this position right here? You don't want to do it knowing that they have hook or they have sleep. But you could use your ultimate and just keep them away. You'd probably cap the whole freaking point. But you want to bait out those things. So use this wall, use this pillar, jiggle peek from left to right to try and bait out both of those cooldowns. And then you could have used your ult and you probably would have capped a point. But now you are screwed. So yeah, she nades you late, but she still nades you and you lose the value of your healing. So this, you did get a second tick, which is cool. And you did force them back, which is cool, but you're going to die for it. Probably so's your Lucio. So yeah, that's a real shame. Again, you could have made a huge play. You made a play, but not a huge one. You could have made a huge play if you'd played that better and smarter. But hey, that's what we're learning. So I still think this is probably lost, but let's see. Yeah. So yeah, this is a regroup. This comp is so scuffed. It's really, yeah, it's weird. The Anno is pretty good since they have the Roadhog. The Lucio is good because you have a Ryan, but I mean, yeah, in this instance, I do want you to be something else personally. I want you to be either a Sigma or a Zarya, really. Because you get a lot of charge from playing Zarya. Plus, if anyone gets hooked, you bubble them. That's your utility. You want to deny their hook combo. Whereas in this case, someone get hooked, they're dead because you can't do anything. And that's kind of your role as the off tank. If you were D.Va, you'd fly in and matrix it. But yeah, I don't know about the D.Va pick here. D.Va's a little bit stronger, but I don't know. The Sigma is obviously still the strongest, but it's harder to project shield to block the hook. That's a much more difficult skill thing to do than it is to bubble someone. Anyway, your soldier's feeding, yay. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, it's usually not worth hooking an Orisa, especially if she's got gold. You know, she's golden, she's using Fortify. It's just a waste. And his Chateau, unfortunately, was a waste. Good play by their GG Giegleton, or whatever. So yeah, you see that Junkrat. I mean, we're going all in here. The Reinhardt didn't get the beat because there was a shield there, so... Oh no, he did! Yeah, it's not the best ult. So yeah, look, the Junkrat's up there, but you don't see him. Yeah, it didn't really do a lot, did it? So I don't think that was the best ult. Oh! Oh! No. See, this is a shame. I know you're quite low, but he's antied and you're naded. So if she can heal you, I would just hook and combo. I would definitely be hooking and combo. Confirm that kill. Confirm that kill. I mean, okay, no. They didn't get on point. You made the right play. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. That's kind of hilarious. 2-2. But yeah, well done. So you're going to stay Roadhog because it worked. And hey, I mean, if they play this monkey, it's going to turn out to be a really good pick. So, same thing. He's too far. Good, you didn't waste it. Yep. So with the Winston thing, kind of want to get in his face. Definitely break the shield and then get in his face and just, you know, because Roadhog does a fuck ton of damage to Winston, especially with the recent Roadhog buffs, even with the slight nerfs. This is why Monkey is unplayable at the moment. It's very difficult. Unlucky. He's really close. You shouldn't be using your alternate fire. Okay. Now this is I want to see what you do here because he's asleep. You need to reload. Your hook is off cooldown in 2 seconds. So right here, I would want you to reload. Wait for your hook will be off cooldown. But what I would want you to do is the combo. But he is not far away, so I would want you to R2 immediately cancel into an L1 and then immediately follow up with the R2 R3 combo. A full damage. You probably kill him, especially if you walk up to his face and shoot him in the head. You walk up to his face, R2 in his face, immediately cancel with an L1, then R2 R3. He would be dead. So good. Okay, but you only do that, and then look where you've shot him. It's not in his head. So, yeah, definitely you can learn from that. If someone's asleep, animation cancel. Shoot, hook, shoot, melee. And you didn't do the melee again. It's really inconsistent. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, you just want to be running away. Just run away. Nice, but yeah, you still want to be running away. Okay, Hanzo's popping off. Hanzo's really popping off. Okay. It's not a bad idea. We talked about this before. For the Genji to force point, because look, it's caused some issues with them. But yeah, 7 seconds. Okay, I would be pissed off if I was the Hanzo, but that's an amazing hook. Look at that. It's gone through the floor. And you do the combo. Look, melee. It's the melee that killed him, not the shot. So this is so weird. This is so good. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. So why don't you do that all the time? Please don't use your breather. Good. Spam. L2. Okay, good. There's a Baptista on your right. Please shoot him. It's literally, look, you can see him. That's an enemy Baptiste right there. But yes, Mercy. It's very difficult to hook Guardian Angel Mercy, so wait until they use it and then go for it. Mercy, 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 priority number 1. Yeah. Again, so wait till she's used it. And remember, so you play Mercy, you know. It's a 2-second cooldown. So again, you just missed the animation cancel just by half a second. Wait for the number to pop up. Initially when you do this, look at it, but then later, you know, you'll get used to the feel of it. Unlucky again. Yeah, breather. As soon as you hear that bomb, you waited to the right time, which is great. Bomb, but you need to be staying moving left because this dragon's going to kill you if the bomb doesn't. You got booped, but yeah. Oh my god. I think that's just very unlucky. Yeah, I think this is lost. But I know you have your ult. He's already ball. You probably want to go Ryan. Because, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's look at the very last bit. Your defense. Who do you play?
Ready for battle.
Executing pre-combat routine.
Orisa.
Optimizing
Okay.
strategy.
So, more than ever, there is a shield tech that you need to use on Orisa on defense, which I can tell you about. So, because I'm just assuming that you're not going to do it, so I'm going to tell you. Now, the thing is, I would do this for the first 2 shields, but I really like, on Orisa, I really like putting your shield here. If you aim it here at the floor, or even at the wall here, because if you do this, with the buff to the shield size, the shield covers to here. You know, so yes, if you stand here, you're going to get shot, but it covers to here, plus it goes round to here. So it blocks off this side and the front if you put your shield there. I really like that position. But basically the thing is, what you want to do, you can put your first shield down here, but you're immediately on your shield cooldown is off. What I would do is you walk a tiny bit further forward and look totally vertical. So you need to step forwards just once or twice and then look totally vertical and fire your next shield up in the air. Now, the reason why I said step forwards a bit is because if you look vertical, it actually comes backwards a foot or 2. So you need to account for that. So that basically, as they come through, your first shield is already down, should be down now. And then as they come up, they shoot a bunch of spam into your first shield. Like, yeah, we want it a few seconds off this. We want this countdown to be at around 2 seconds right now. Or, you know, even more, even 1 second right now. So that as they start coming up here and as they start shooting into your shield, This is all very good, by the way. Let me bring it back to normal speed. So as they start shooting into your shield now... Okay, I mean, they're not doing it. But yeah, Hanzo starts shooting into your shield. So Hanzo is shooting into your shield, and then just about now, a fresh new shield comes straight down. Because with Arisa's shield being at 600 now, you need to play a lot smarter. So once your shield is down, you should be, yes, fortified, but even then, you can die. You want to be using there's a pillar on your right, which you can use. Also, you didn't use your halt. You didn't use your halt. So the halt is really good for displacing the old Reinhardt. It's really frustrating if you're playing Reinhardt and you walk up here holding your shield, and then you get pulled back to here, and then you walk forwards again. That's a crap ton more damage that you can pump into him. So you want to be looking, if he's going here, you want to be looking to pull, like about here, to pull him back. So that they're in the choke longer. If he's walking here, you want to pull, when he's here, your pull wants to be activating around here. So that they're in the choke for longer. Because basically you haven't used your other ability. And now they're through. Which is bad. So, and you're still not really noticing that there's Hanzo to your right. And there is, can you hear that? There's a Junkrat behind you. And I'm really terrified of what is going to happen here. Because there's a Junkrat behind you, and you're walking into a room. Yeah, this game is over now. If you all go in this room, you're all dead. Yeah. So again, I really want to question your headphones, because you don't seem to look at the things. I hear them and I'm immediately like, I would be looking there, because I want to know. I hear it, but I want to know where they are. I want to know what they're doing. So yeah, this is a bazillion times over. So this game is over. So you lost. Everyone's dead. So there you go. There's your a smidge bit of Orisa, a smidge bit of hog stuff, and a bit of ball.